My name is Roina McNamara and I'm the current Supervisor of Marking for the HSC Music Written Examinations. This year's Encore package features 4 composition submissions from the 2020 Music 1, Music 2 and Music Extension examinations. The virtual presentation allows you to watch and explore the composition submissions by viewing the scores and listening to the recordings. Music 1 composition. Oliver Smart, Newington College, What You Stole. Topic: music of the 20th and 21st century. This highly successful composition demonstrates a perceptive stylistic understanding of the electronic dance music genre, in particular, the future bass style. It is evident that the composer has researched the genre of music and has a comprehensive understanding of how to manipulate electronic sounds in order to create specific tone colours and effects. Highly detailed performance directions are essential for this type of composition. Without these performance directions, we could not successfully reproduce a performance of the composition by reading the score alone. And this is extremely important for the compositional process. Candidates should ensure that the score contains all required performance directions before submitting for the HSC. Some genres require more performance directions than others, and at times there is a tendency for students to include directions which are not in keeping with the style of the composition. What You Stole is a structurally coherent composition which displays an accomplished understanding of the relationship between the concepts. Textural changes are effectively employed to delineate different sections in the composition, whilst subtle melodic and rhythmic changes also enhance these sectional changes. For example, compare the sections commencing at bar 33 and bar 81 respectively to see these subtle changes. Forward momentum is also used to sustain interest throughout the composition, and the composer also employs a highly effective balance of unity and variety.
Take your chance.
Music 2, Core Composition. Archie Moore, Newtown High School of Performing Arts. Fanfare interrupted. Mandatory topic, Music of the last 25 years, Australian focus. As the title suggests, this composition opens with a typical brass fanfare, which is interrupted by distinct mood, tone colour, textural, melodic, harmonic, and rhythmic sectional changes before returning to a variant of the opening fanfare idea. While subtle changes in melodic and rhythmic figures are seamlessly integrated into the composition, providing unity and structural coherence, variety is also clearly evident, displaying the composer's high-level skills in organising ideas. The work fully explores the capabilities of each instrument, demonstrating an in-depth understanding of the performing media. Highly detailed performance directions and a comprehensive knowledge of score conventions help to capture the contrasts in the work. In particular, the fanfare-like qualities are enhanced by the specific and detailed score indications relating to the use of dynamics and articulation. Tone colours are fully explored. For example, we hear flutter-tonguing, glissandi, use of approximate pitch, and use of the Harmon mute. The work is harmonically interesting, displaying seamless changes of key and effective climactic points. In addition, textural changes ranging from a sophisticated interplay of parts to homophonic passages are highly successful. Interest is sustained throughout by fully exploring the relationship between the concepts of music. The composition displays a perceptive and accomplished understanding of style, which clearly represents the mandatory topic, Music of the last 25 years, Australian focus. Music 2, Elective Composition. Alexia Osler, Kambala, Vita Lenta. Music 1945 to the last 25 years. An excellent sense of space was created in this composition by carefully structuring phrases and placing rests and pauses at significant points, which allows the music to breathe. Whilst the rubato feel was sustained throughout by incorporating quasi-cadenza-like passages and free-flowing melodic ideas, there was also clear musical intent. The composer successfully organised ideas into coherent structures, always allowing for musical development. This is a highly idiomatic composition demonstrating an in-depth understanding of the clarinet and piano. Attention was given to pedalling, breathing, articulation and specific dynamic markings which enhanced the overall effectiveness of the composition. Range and registers were fully explored, creating changing tone colours, and the highly detailed and carefully selected performance directions demonstrated perceptive stylistic understanding. There was a successful interplay of parts between the piano and clarinet, and roles were constantly interchanging. Texturally sparse at times to highlight the individual lines, the texture undergoes subtle changes, which creates interest throughout the composition. Melodic ideas develop organically, and the harmony displays a highly successful use of chromaticism. The transition into the rhythmic changes at bar 14 introduced by the piano was seamless and created contrast and forward motion, building to subtle climactic moments. The relationship between the concepts was fully explored, and the work demonstrated a perceptive stylistic understanding which clearly represented the chosen topic, music 1945 to music 25 years ago. Extension. Owen Bloomfield, Conservatorium High School, Marimba Concerto, Movement 1, Currents. Extension composition. This composition displays an outstanding knowledge and application of scoring conventions and a highly developed understanding of compositional techniques. The performance notes reinforce the composer's attention to detail and an in-depth understanding of orchestral instrumentation. The composition demonstrates highly idiomatic writing for all instruments and displays an excellent understanding of range, registers, tone colours, and textural balance. When writing for such a large ensemble, there is a temptation to overuse instruments, creating a dense texture. In this composition, the composer skillfully selects instruments, showing restraint and ensuring there is a transparent texture and clarity of individual lines. Each instrument has been carefully selected to perform musical ideas, creating specific toned colours. For example, the woodwind flourishes, bassoon and trumpet melodic figures, and of course, the marimba cadenzas. Whilst the composition is sectional, transitions are seamless and clear musical intent is displayed in a highly coherent structure. Climactic moments are highly effective and ideas are always resolved successfully. Harmonically adventurous, with melodic and rhythmic ideas constantly interweaving, this composition is continually evolving and provides an ever-changing soundscape for the listener. The composer communicates complex musical ideas with clarity and sophistication, and has fully explored the relationship between the concepts of music. A sustained refinement is demonstrated, and the development of musical ideas expressed in a highly personalised compositional style.